I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's Double MD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here in episode 166 of our Pokemon Mr. Dungeon DX Let's Play. And guys, if you missed last episode, we went to the Howling Forest, where we hunted Shiny Butterfree, and unfortunately we were unsuccessful yet again. But today we continue our shiny hunt, but today will be Lapis Cave. So we'll do 2, maybe 3 runs here in Lapis Cave. Of course, searching for shiny Noctowl. We're still hunting for shiny Pokemon before we go into the next legendary, which will be Lugia in the Silver Trench, so that should be very exciting. We'll see what happens here. And if you look at the top left, of course, you'll notice that our current Pokédex number is 404 out of 472. Of course, that number includes every single individual Pokemon in the Pokédex, including every shiny Pokemon, all 27 of them, and including all 28 unknown. Which we have all the unknown, by the way. I always like to make that clear because, you know, not to brag. But we got all the unknown. But obviously with shinies, I believe we're at 13. Let me double check that number for you. I'm pretty sure we're at 13 shinies. 14 shinies. My apologies. We're at 14 of the 27 shinies. Well, we'll grab it for the squad up, of course. And of course, the new strategy now is on the very last floor. We'll pop the rare quality orb, we'll run around until our hunger meter goes to 0. Or until the wind blows in. Whichever happens first. As we search for these shiny Pokemon. Hopefully we can get kind of lucky here with the shiny Noctowl. Alright, Zubat's joining the party. That's 2 out of 5 for our squad up. So we'll keep that rolling. You know what? Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. We'll do this. Alright, so that's 3 out of 5. And I keep doing that. And the reason, I can tell you why that's happening. I've been playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! False-Bound Kingdom on the GameCube. I just kind of, it's like some downtime. It's honestly actually the first game I've played like off camera, like besides like multiplayer games, in like several years. And by several I mean probably like 3 or 4 years. But I just felt like I said, I just had to feel like I just feel like playing it, you know. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna hook it up on my Wii. I'm using my GameCube controller, and the pause button on the GameCube controller is located where the home button is on my Pro controller. So that's why I keep pushing it instead of the pause button when I'm switching between Pokemon. We'll break that habit, no big deal. I was actually thinking about playing False-Bound Kingdom on the channel. Someday maybe I will. Obviously there's a ton of games I want to play on the channel, and False-Bound Kingdom, it would take a long time before I would play it on the channel. So I'm not gonna sit there and wait to play it until then, because I just feel like playing it, you know. Let's see. Alright, that's 5 Pokemon on the party. That's good. Because I can go on hours telling you guys what games we're going to play on this channel at some point. And in some episodes I have mentioned quite a few of them. But man, there's a ton of games that I want to play on this channel. And False-Bound Kingdom was one. I still might, like I said. Duelist of Roses is another Yu-Gi-Oh! One I'll play on the channel at some point for sure. As far as Yu-Gi-Oh! Goes, that might be it. Maybe we'll do... I've never really played Capsule Monsters. Maybe we'll do that at some point. I'll look into what that gameplay looks like. Maybe I want to play that on the channel. I don't know yet. Maybe like Dungeon Dice Monsters or something could be fun. I don't know. There's some potential there. Alright, you guys know what we're looking for. It ain't none of this stuff. Looking for Inviting Orbs, looking for Evolution Crystals. That's pretty much it. Alright, Alright, 5th floor. Pseudo Wudo. Yeah, because I was actually thinking about, like, with games coming out this year and the games like that we're playing now, and what games I'm going to be doing like after those games. Like, for example, like after Spyro, it's already unlocked Spyro 2, Spyro 3, Mario Galaxy, right? So that slot's taken up for a long time. Maybe even Mario Galaxy 2 after that. So there's a lot of in that time slot filled for quite a long time. And then if you think about Digimon, I'm not sure how long it's going to take for us to finish Digimon. But after we beat and finish the Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition, we got to start the DLC soon. And obviously I'm trying to complete all the medals and a living dex for the game. That's taking a long, that's taking a lot of time to do that. But after we're done with that game, I'm gonna venture onto another Digimon game. I think we're gonna play. I think it's called World Order for the PS4. I've never played it, but that might be what we play next in that slot. And then after Mystery Dungeon, depending on where we're at, like what time period in the year it is when we actually finish it, it's probably gonna get replaced by Pokemon Snap. But I'm not sure how long it'll take for us to finish Pokemon Snap. But that's definitely going to be what replaces this at some point. Now, there might be some games in between. Ooh, a Noctis, not shiny though. That's right. It might not go Mystery Dungeon then Snap right away, because I'm not sure how much long we have left in this game. It might be a little while. It might be Snap a little after it comes out. It might be some games in between. But if there is, we'll probably play like maybe a quick run through of the Pokemon card game on the Game Boy. Maybe we'll play some Mega Man games in between then. Just I have a few filler games that I'm going to play here and there to kind of fill gaps in time. Mega Man X games are good for that. Mega Man, just regular Mega Man games. We have so many of those we haven't played on the channel yet and beaten that we want to play. Pokemon, there's not a lot of like quick like one-off games you can play. I've already played through Pokemon Stadium on the channel. Not Stadium, Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Stadium, we could play like there's not really a campaign. I was gonna call it a campaign, but like the small bit of story. There's not really a story mode either, is there? There's like the different cups, is what I'm trying to say. We could play through the cups. So that might be something that we do at some point. Play through all the cups in the Pokemon Stadium 2, maybe go through the gym challenge. That's something we could possibly do. That would be very quick. XD Gala Darkness at Coliseum we'll play at some point for sure. Not sure when, but we will eventually. And of course, as I mentioned many a times, I want to play through Pokemon Black and White at some point. If you're new, the reason for that is because I consider Pokemon Black and White 5th gen to be the worst gen in Pokemon. Now, I know a lot of people would highly disagree with that. 5th gen is a lot of people's favorites. But for me, I don't know what the reason was. It wasn't because of the new Pokemon. Because Crocodile is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. I love Crocodile. It's got nothing to do with that. I just don't know. Part of me believes it's because of the time period in which it came out for me personally. And that's why I'm going to play through it again now. The only problem is, when you play through an older Pokemon game after having like all these like great quality of life features in the newer games, it's tough sometimes. It's very tough. So I don't know how I'm going to feel about the game once we play it, but I do want to give it another chance. It's going to be a regular playthrough. It's not going to be a Nuzlocke. It's not going to be anything crazy like that. I don't know if we're going to complete the Pokédex, because I don't think it's possible without like trading. And I don't really want to hack in any Pokemon just for Pokédex purposes. It seems kind of pointless to me. I mean, it defeats the purpose, right? If I have to do that. So, that might be something we play on the channel very soon as well. And of course we have Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky. You know, we'll play through those at some point. We'll complete the Pokédex on those just like we did here. So there's tons of Pokemon content, obviously. So that's the Pokemon slot. So then what else do we have? We have Fire Emblem. We're relatively, I would think, pretty early into the Fire Emblem Three Houses. I don't know how long it takes to beat the game. But after we get past that, I haven't decided what I want to play yet after Fire Emblem. Because that could be a long ways away. But I do have Spider-Man for the PS4 that I want to play. God of War for the PS4 that I want to play. I have Fire Emblem Warriors, which is like a hack and slash, like Dynasty Warrior type game that I want to play through. I bought that like 2 years ago. I want to play through Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, I believe it's called. I haven't bought it yet. I'm gonna buy it. If I'm being real, I'm trying to wait till Black Friday to buy some games because I like to be cheap. You know what I mean? So I might get it during Black Friday. Maybe get it for like $30 or something. But that'll be a game we play on the channel at some point. There's so many, like, guys. There's so many games. The whole point of even talking about this is the fact that if I want to play Falsebound Kingdom on the channel, it'd probably be years. Unless I start increasing the amount of videos I do, which I don't know if I want to do that. So I've thought about it. I've thought about doing 3 videos a day, but I think that's just too many. I think that's too many. But I have flirted with the idea of possibly on like Fridays, maybe Saturdays, doing like an additional video where maybe I go over, you know, make a tier list or like a favorites type of video. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. But I've thought about it because I do enjoy making like tier lists and stuff because they are fun to do. So, you know, like say like, you know, one week I do, you know, a tier list of, what's the type of Pokemon we haven't done yet? Electric Pokemon. We'll do an electric Pokemon tier list, and then the next week, top 25 favorite shiny Pokemon. Yeah, just stuff like that, right? Could be fun. A little change of pace. So I've definitely thought about doing that. Okay, this is the final floor. Okay, so we're gonna go through this entire floor, guys. With the hunger meter we have, plus an additional apple, and we're gonna pop up our quality orb. Let's see if we can't get a Noctowl. Let's see what we got going on here. And of course, if you have a game you guys want to see me play, let me know. I'll consider it. And for all you know, the games you guys want to see me play is already on my list. You know, some games that I want to play. There's some long ones too. I want to play through Red Dead Redemption 2. I've never played it. I've never beaten the first one, but I played through it to like the second half of the game. And like mini games that I've played through as a teenager, as a young adult, just another game would come out that would take my interest, or just wouldn't have the time, you know, when you have school and sports and other after school activities, plus regular life, homework, all that bullcrap. You just don't find the time to do it. So Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game I want to play through, and of course we would do everything in that game. If possible, maybe even get all the trophies. We'll see. I don't want to leave yet. Almost made a big mistake there. I want to play through Skyrim. I've never beaten Skyrim. I own Skyrim on like 35 different platforms. And I've never beaten it. I've never beaten Skyrim. I would play it, and I would play many hours. You're talking 100+ hours in this game, doing all the side quests, getting distracted with all the side stuff, adventuring. You guys know how I play games, right? If you guys watch my videos, you guys know how I play. I look around every nook and cranny. But when it's a game like Skyrim, that's a lot of nooks and crannies, so it takes me a long time to get through that game, right? Let's put a belt on. So I get distracted, right? And, but I actually want to sit down. I want to play through the game. I want to 100% it, maybe get all the trophies or achievements on it. I'll probably play it on Steam. Because I think, the Game of the Year edition. Or the Complete Edition, whatever it's called. And we'll start over from where I'm at now. And that'll be something, that'll be a long series. Possibly. Potentially the longest series we have to date. And maybe I'll up the record time on that for an hour. We'll see. We'll see what we're doing. Because if we do 30-minute videos, it would probably be like a few hundred before we're done with everything. So I don't know what we'll do there. I want to play through Fallout 4, another game I've never beaten. And of course I want to do everything in that game as well. What else? So there's just some long ones that I want to play through. Tangela. But I think one thing that I'm going to try to do is I like to kind of diversify my content. I think at any given time there's always going to be like a Pokemon related game in rotation, right? So there'll always be some sort of Pokemon, whether it's a ROM hack, whether it's just regular Pokemon, a Nuzlocke, a randomizer, a mystery dungeon game, Pokemon Snap, whatever. Pokemon something, because Pokemon is my favorite video game series, period. I think for the foreseeable future, like there'll be always a platforming game in the mix. Right now we got Spyro, but we played through like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. We played through Mario 64, Mario Sunshine. We played through Donkey Kong Country. There's so many platformers that I want to play, right? So those two would always be in like type of rotation that we're always gonna have. Always kind of maybe like an RPG type game. It's like right now we have Digimon in that slot. And then the last game, which is Fire Emblem, could be just a mix of anything, really. But I like to have I feel like the 4 videos that we're doing right now, the 4 series, are pretty diverse. Sure, the Digimon game we're playing is a turn-based RPG similar to a regular Pokemon game. We're playing a mystery dungeon game though, so it's not quite the same type of series, which is pretty cool. And then obviously Fire Emblem is more of a tactics-based game. And then Spyro is a platformer, so it's all pretty different. You know what I could do? Maybe I do 3 videos. That's a lot of videos. I do 3 videos a week, or not a week. It's 3 videos a day. But what I do is I introduce a 5th game. Okay, that's the win. It's time for us to go. No Noctowl. Well, we had 1 Noctowl this run, but no Shiny Noctowl. But anyways, what I do is I had a 5th video series, right? Oh, this is okay. For some reason, I thought the 14th floor was like a boss room or something where it wasn't like a real actual floor. Not a big deal. Oh god. But I had a 5th video series, right? A longer video series, like a Skyrim, right? Where I upload an episode of Skyrim every single day, right? As a 3rd video every day, except for maybe on Fridays or Saturdays, whenever I decide to do my my tier lists and stuff, right? Probably on Fridays. So I would miss Friday, but every other day, and that same slot will be Skyrim or whatever it is I decide to play, right? Because that series is going to be pretty long. I think that's a good idea. 3 videos a day, huh? Is that what I'm going to be doing? Possibly. We'll see, we'll see. It's a big commitment to do that. There was a point in time where we were doing like 4 videos a day. And it was going pretty well until like I missed a couple days. I think I got sick or something. And then I just fell behind and it was just so stressful. I just couldn't keep up. I couldn't keep up. So 3 videos, huh? Did I accidentally accept somebody as a teammate, by the way? I'm distracted by the conversation. It took us 20 minutes to get through that, by the way. Do I want to do a quick run through there again? How did it take us? I mean, I was sitting there flapping my gums the entire time, but still. But yeah, 3rd video, huh? It's an idea. It's an idea, man. I'll think about that. I'll think about that. That's not a bad idea. because there are a lot of games that I want to play, as I've mentioned, and as I've mentioned many of the games that I do want to play. It's an interesting idea. I'm really thinking about that. Maybe once I get like, whoops, I didn't do that. Maybe once I get like everything situated, I might do that. If I do decide to do that, it won't be for a little while. We're already at 22 minutes, huh? Ooh, hell yeah, let's go. I'll tell you what, guys, we're going to end the episode a little early. But to put a final thought on the conversation we were just having. A third video every day, huh? That could be where I insert like Spider-Man, Skyrim, God of War, Fallout, any of those games, because those games are going to take a long time. Huh. 30-minute videos every day. 10 o'clock at night, maybe? Release night? Or release time? Because normally, so I do videos at noon and 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Or at night, I guess. 6 o'clock at night. So, noon, 6 p.m., 10 p.m.? Or maybe I go 10 a.m. Or 9 a.m. 9 a.m., noon, and 6 p.m. I'll think about that. You guys let me know what you guys think about that idea. 6 days a week, an additional series, and then of course 1 day a week, a tier list of some sort. I think we might make that happen. I don't know. I like that idea. Well, anyways, guys, next episode, let's talk about some more relevant stuff. Stuff that's relevant to us right this minute. Spinda. Frosty Forest. Next episode. Let's get a shiny Spinda. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I'm the Maverick Daniels. Bidding you farewell, peace, and one love. Bang!